video and not screw up. But I've had a horrible few days and I don't have time to fix this video. So here we go. We're doing the challenge with Logan on Keto's channel with Wendy and Harry. We are taking glucose and ketones, and no, I do not have any readings for it this morning. Today and yesterday will be in this video. I will show you or tell you everything I eat. There is a 14-minute chat of what you're going to say. I'm rambling. Has nothing to do with keto. It has to do with the stress of my life I am going through today and yesterday. So that will be towards the end of the video. Like I said, it's just talking about some stressful things going on. If you don't want to watch it, I do not feel like I would not be upset with you at all. It's literally me just rambling on a couple of parts of the video. So that being said, let's get the day started with yesterday, and then we'll be back to today. 8 a.m. No sleep at all. The cats are wild, plus I was very, very, very stressed. We were up all night long trying to fix my computer, and no, still, blue screen of death. We can't get past it. Set reports will not work. I can't even reset Windows. It just says no. It says can't complete on everything, y'all. Which means I might have to get a new hard drive. And then a new window, so I can have a new window key, because my window is on that hard drive, and yeah. So I have no computer. No good computer. Okay, ketones. During stressful moments. 97, I'll take it. Not ketones, glucose. I probably won't have any ketones. I'm so stressed. And I gotta get out of here. That is appointment. I have like 4 minutes to get out of the house. Didn't make enough time for this. That's the problem. I need to give myself more time. 0.2. So, no ketones. No GKI ketosis. No breakfast because I ran out of time. Okay, it is the 22nd. I have my female doctor's appointment. Yay, yay, yay. It's the 22nd day of the August challenge put on by Olivia on Keto channel with Wendy and Harry. Go check them out. Basically, we are doing glucose tests on products, plus doing our glucose and ketones every day to see where we stand on that, plus upping the fat and some intermittent fasting. Let me go ahead and show you a little clip from last night and this morning. Okay, waiting for the top turn. We all know how warm and comfortable these little quiet gowns they give us that last forever is, right? I am freezing. I am covered in chill bumps. Absolutely freezing. Hoping this will be over soon. Yeah. Let's go over this week's. I don't have weigh-in because that's tomorrow, but we're going to go over this real fast. So the 15th through the 21st, which is today, my glucose started off a little bit higher and then we went down. But this is the theory I was talking about in yesterday's video. I realized the longer I fast, the higher my glucose gets. The shorter I fast, which is like 12-15 hours short because the rest was like 19-20 something hours, my glucose is more in the normal range. Okay, your liver will produce some sugar in your blood. I'm just gonna dumbify it down. Sugar in your blood when it needs it for your brain. So the longer I fast, the more it seems to pop some out for me. So I'm not sure the 19-20 hour fasts are for me. I also am a little more weaker, a little more crankier. I can't get everything in like I should. My stomach hurts more, so I think I'm going with 2 meals a day now. So tomorrow, well, today you're about to see it. Well, I'm filming on the 21st, this video right here, and you're watching it on the 23rd in the 22nd video. So you obviously is about to know my weigh-in. So yeah, it gets a little confusing, but I'm afraid I'm going to erase it and forget to film it. So got to get it in. Okay, so the 22nd, I weighed in at the doctor's office. That is the weight I am going with. I did not make this video yesterday like I should have because of all the stress. the challenge, I am up like 2 pounds. The challenge is showing me my, like, how to control my blood glucose, what I can and can't eat. It is not, and it's showing me how to maintain. It is not showing me how to lose any weight during this phase. So, getting the C word multiple times has messed my weight loss journey up. I did not go off keto. I did not eat more carbs. It has affected my metabolism. My doctor yesterday, she said that she believes it has really ripped through my body, especially since I have long COVID, and that I'm just gonna have to take it day by day and just keep fighting, and hopefully the weight will fall, because I was 213 on March 11th, my birthday. I was 213. So I have lost a drastic amount of weight for this year, but I had put on a drastic amount of weight in a year because of the C word, like I said multiple times. So I need to start remembering that I was in March 213 and now I'm in the 180, so I have lost weight. I just keep thinking of, well, I gained weight, so this weight that I've lost just doesn't count. But it does, because I did have to lose it. I did have to struggle to get it off while having a long haul C word. So I need to start realizing that I cannot compare it to me being a 158, that's my lowest, because I jumped so drastically in weight after having the C word multiple times. And also around November I ate a lot of pecans. Of course I didn't get near 213, but that was after the C word. So right now I need to focus on that 213 number, not the 158 number, and just work that, hey, I've lost this much so far after having the C word twice, because I got it again in July. It is now August, so it has not been that long since I had it again, and it messed my system and sugars up. But my blood sugars are starting to get under control. You can see in that video. I noticed the fasting is what raises my blood sugar when I fasted too long, and that is a normal thing. That is not a bad thing. It just means my liver is releasing what I need for my brain to function properly. So I cannot get upset with that. I also realized that I'm not going to do the 15-minute glucose test on any more of my challenges. I did it because so many people I watch does it. However, it'll spike and it'll drop right back down for 15 minutes, and I will be eliminating a lot of food out of my diet if I do that. I don't. We're gonna do 30 minutes in all my tests. Like I said, I didn't do it with the La Bandrita tortilla shells. I did not do the 15-minute. So we're just gonna stay, and it's cheaper. It's cheaper on little thingies. So I'm here to pick up my babies. I hope Crybaby was okay because he was here all day. It was too far for me to come back and get him, and they were really busy, and they just said it would be best if I waited and got him with his brother. So they said I could pick him up in about 7 minutes, but I'm going to go on in and schedule the girls' appointments. Okay. So at the end of the video, like on today, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, it is 2:30. I'm starving. I came home. I took a little 2-hour nap, and I'm still exhausted because I didn't sleep at all last night. So I'm having 4 eggs and 3 ounces of the buttermilk 1.0 Wendy's bread. We should just call it Buttermilk Wendy. Yeah. I'm thinking of a name. Like, we need a cool name so everyone knows it's Wendy's bread, and that's the buttermilk. So we need something. But anyways, I am having Wendy buttermilk bread. There we go. Or buttermilk Wendy. I think buttermilk Wendy sounds more fun. Okay, I'm having Buttermilk Wendy. There we go. Yeah, I've had no sleep other than those 2 hours, so I'm all over the place. I'm very upset about my computer and trying not to cry because now I have to put out $300 and get a new hard drive. So I'm trying not to think about it and just eat some yummy, delicious buttered toast and some eggs. Okay, so it is 7. I am hungry. I went out to buy eggs because I need more. I have like 4 eggs left. And they didn't have any. And we all know I can only have certain organic, free-range eggs. And they were out of it. And nowhere else carries it around here. I started even having reactions to Costco's. I can only have Lidl's and only their organic, free-range, something. I don't know, it's their most expensive one. But I can have it and have no issues. So I need to save the little bit of egg I have for tomorrow. So we are going to make some chicken salad. Ow! I am hurting myself left and right today, people. Alright, hold on. I forgot. Got something I need. There it is. Alright. So, yeah. This is just, I don't know. Today was horrible. The whole computer thing, so I'm not going to have a computer for a few days. I have some really old ones that crash constantly. So right now, I do not have the energy to go through that. Fighting with it. So that's why all these videos are late. Let me measure out the chicken. I just want to see how much chicken I'm using. Give me 1 second. I like to track my protein. Alright, we're going to do 7 ounces. 7 ounces of chicken. And I didn't mean to get my spoon dirty, but it is too late. It is dirty. Hold on. Alright, so when I tell you, it is a heck of a day, it's a heck of a day. Everything is going wrong. Like, I'm getting hurt, I'm exhausted, lost my phone, freaked out, had a breakdown thinking now I don't have a phone and a computer, but we found my phone. Gotta take the boys tomorrow, and I'm nervous about that, and then book the girls, all but Willow, because it's Dino's, and he doesn't want her personality to change. 1/4 cup of mayo to start with. I use Dutes, don't care, don't come at me. It is 100% not paleo. 90% in it is. I can't have avocado. I'm more affected by avocado than soybean and stuff like that. And we're probably going to do more mayonnaise. Just saying. Don't be surprised if this girl goes to 1/2 cup of mayo today. I'm just saying. I feel like I need more fat in my life today. Let's see, what are we at? Okay, 4 tablespoons. Jeez. That gets you some calories fast. We're already at, wait, is a 1/4 cup 3 tablespoons or 4? Like, I'm so, y'all, I can't even think straight. Right. 1/4 cup is 4 tablespoons. I was right. Yeah, no, we are already at 400 calories for that little bit. What the heck? And we're at like 46 fat grams. And we have just started. We're going to do some mustard. Y'all, do you know how much friggin' calories and fat and everything that is in my non-keto life before I measured anything, like making southern chicken salad or turkey salad on a Thanksgiving? Apple cider vinegar. 2 caps, and I just squirt mustard just because I need some more liquid up in there. Holy crap, I did not realize how chicken salad cannot be so great for you. Now, I do not normally use this one. That's why I'm surprised. I normally did the olive oil one. But after the C word, I can't stand the taste of it anymore. And it is like only 50 fat grams. Or 50 calories. Alright, 2 tablespoons of sour cream is going to give us 60 calories. Yep, this is going to be a high calorie day. That's okay. Alright, 2 tablespoons, which means about half of this. Yep. There we go. Of just sour cream. And I'm hungry. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm not gonna eat all this. But sometimes I'm like, it's too much food. But then I'm back 2 hours later eating the rest of it. And then I tell y'all, of course, and it's in my macros, but I might as well just eat it all at one time instead of opening multiple windows of eating. Okay, that was black pepper, that was dill weed, that was Himalayan salt, this is paprika. This is 1 pack sweet and low because I don't like stevia by itself when I don't want to use monk fruit and all that in this. Because I like mine sweet. Now we are going to use no sugar added sweet relish with Splenda. I know some of y'all are screaming that's sugar. Doesn't affect me. This is half a tablespoon. I'm going in with a whole tablespoon. Really wish I had egg. Okay, that is probably about a tablespoon. I'm going in with 2. Sometimes I'm wondering at night, I get a little hungry. I don't know if it's because Dino's eats at night or what it is, but sometimes I wonder if that's what makes it hard for me to fall asleep on top of everything. Like extra hard. Hold on, I'm getting my grater. I got a new grater. Actually, let's go ahead and put this in the bowl I'm going to use because I want to just grate it on top. And yeah, normally I would just eat out of this, but I want to make it look pretty. So this looks like a lot, but it's only 6 ounces. 7 ounces. Okay. So you can put this on Wendy's bread. You can put this on a La Bontarita tortilla if it doesn't bother you. You can put it in the egg wraps, which I may or may not do. You can have it on lettuce with tomatoes and onions and stuff like that. Add some garlic. I'm doing what doesn't affect my stomach. We're going to do some cheese today. Probably about an ounce. And one reason I know that because this little brick, what I have left here, was less than 4 ounces. Okay, that's about an ounce. I do the fine grate, so even though it looks like there's a lot, it's really not. Okay, put that in the sink. And this is going to be my dinner. Let's get up in there. There we go. Yep, I'm really hungry, so I'm going to eat it. Today's the 23rd. When I say the last 12 hours has been insane, completely insane, and I even forgot to take my blood glucose this morning. So last night Dino was still trying to fix my hard drive, right? It was a registry error, right? It said it was. Nowhere when you search it, nowhere did it say that could be anything else. So while trying to fix it, he was using his computer to fix it. Not only did it not fix it, but it fried his hard drive as well. Must be some evil, wicked virus. I don't open emails on my computer. I don't go to websites on my computer. I have virus protector. I don't know what it is or how it got there, but now we have 2 broken computers. 2 brand new, expensive computers that are broken. And if that wasn't bad enough, so I didn't get any sleep. I took the boys this morning to get fixed to receive a phone call. Crybaby cannot be fixed, which means I am going to have to work forever to not get pregnant kitties because he has a stage 4 heart murmur. Maybe he'll grow out of it by a year old, but maybe not, they said. And I called like actual vets instead of just neuter clinics, and they would not perform it at all, not on a stage 4. So, and to actually go to a cardiologist and get diagnosed and see if it's something serious or if it's not is over $1,000. When it rains, y'all, it pours. So there's no way I can afford that. We have to fix the computers because they're very expensive and they can't be paperweight. So, and then I have to figure out what to do because there is no rehoming option. Don't worry. The one thing the vet suggested, I can't do. Won't do it. Will not do it. At all. I couldn't even believe they suggested it. But they said it was the only way to keep the others from not being pregnant. I was like, no. That actually upset me a lot. So, because there is no adopting, like, no place to take them. And no one's gonna want a very beautiful, very sweet kitty, though, with a heart murmur. And that can't be fixed. Like, his heart murmur might go away, and then he can be fixed, but then that would be like 6-7 months from now, and that's only a chance. So now I have to figure out, and I have to pray that at least the other 4 girls that I am going to go get fixed, I have to pray they don't have heart murmurs so they can get fixed. And then Willow, she's been acting kind of weird, and that's Dino's cat, and that is not allowed. Fixing is not allowed because he likes her personality too much. So, and yes, unfortunately, if I look at Sharky, I can't argue about personality change because he went from being a mommy's baby who slept on me every single night to only wanting me to no longer wanting me, no longer sleeping with me, and being Dino's baby. I lost my cat. He'll have me pet him and stuff, but he slept every night on top of me, and he has not done it once since he got fixed at all. He goes to Dino instead now. So either he's pissed at me or his personality just changed not to like me as much. I don't know. So there's Dino's argument that he doesn't want Willow to change because Sharky did. So y'all, life isn't getting unstressful, it's getting more stressful. And hopefully Crybaby has not been upset all day, because it is a long ways away from here. I was going to go pick him up, and they said they would be busy anyways, that they were going to give him treats and he would be okay. So I'll leave here in 2 hours to go get him. They've been there all day. And last night when Dino told me his computer broke, all of a sudden in my brain it flashed in my face that Crybaby didn't survive the surgery. And it pissed me off that my brain did that. I have anxiety, so I just at that moment thought, oh, horrible anxiety, and then I get a phone call, hey, we can't really do the surgery because there's a huge chance he will not survive it. So, and I almost told them to go ahead and do it because we can't have more kittens. And then she read the whole thing off. I was crying, and I was like, after that thought last night, I was like, no, never mind, don't do it. So yeah, I know a lot of y'all are going through some way worse real life drama or sadnesses than me, but everyone's crises, everyone's stress might be different levels, but we all have crap to go through. Some people way worse than me. I know a few of my viewers right now who's going through way worse, losing spouse, losing children, that I could never imagine, and it is so much worse. And sometimes when I sit here and complain or tell you about this kind of stuff, then I feel guilty telling y'all or complaining because of what they're going through, and my heart aches for them. And then I want other people to realize it's okay that someone's going through something worse. You still have the right to say what you're going through, because just because your trauma at that moment might be less than someone else's doesn't mean you're not going through some hell yourself. You're just not going through the same hell or nearly as bad, but it is still messed up for you at that moment, which affects your weight loss, sleep, your thinking, all kind of stuff. So just remember, if you want to tell me some crap you're going through and you think is hard for you right now, but you think it is meaningless compared to what I'm going through or someone else, no, you can tell me the crap you're going through, because it is still crap that you're having to deal with. I'm probably not wording this completely right, but you get the drift. You know what I'm talking about. Now, let's all pray that at least the other 4 girls are good, and then I only have to keep Willow and him apart, which will be the worst because Willow goes in the heat every 2 weeks. I literally was like, finally, a night of sleep, but no one's in heat right now. So, okay, I'm gonna let y'all go right now. I had a collagen coffee at 6 a.m. It's now 1 p.m. I did take a drink of it. I didn't drink it all. So I drank a couple of sips earlier and like 15 minutes ago, and I was like, crap, that'll mess up my blood sugar test. So maybe I'll do one on my dinner. I don't know. We'll see. gym that's an hour away that has a spa type thing, but guess what? It's an hour away. Not only are we talking about time, we're talking about horrible gas money, and the fee for it's $100 a month. Like, really? Can we get therapists now? Because other people's therapists in my family's been suggesting impractical things too. Can we get therapists that remember there are poor people in this world, or people that just are able to pay their bills and just live each month and get by, and then there's some people who can't even do that? Can we just not make people have money? Like, that's a little irritating. And yes, I wish I did have money, because I would take him to get his little test done and see if it's something serious or if it's fear. Because I looked it up, and it says if a cat, there's a murmur that a cat can have if they are terrified, and when they're not stressed or terrified, their heartbeat's normal. And he peed himself. Like, he was terrified. I have cuts all over me this morning from his fear. So I don't know. It could be something simple. It could be something he grows out of. It could be something not simple. And I don't have him that many years. He is not in pain. He acts like a normal kitten. I had no clue anything was wrong with him. He sleeps a tiny bit more than the others, but that is it. And I have some cats that always slept longer than the other ones. Or his hours are just different than the other cats, so. I don't know. But as long as it's just Willow, I can keep one boy away from him. Like, away from her. I've been very good keeping them away from her. Because Willow I can lock in a room completely by herself. While we're gone, and then at night lock her in the room with us and everyone else out, or vice versa. And she's okay being locked in the storage room. She doesn't rip stuff up, and she likes it. And she likes being locked in my closet, but me and her had this conversation this morning because she was meowing, trying to tell me that she wanted to go sleep in my closet, and that wasn't happening. She was so mad at me. But, so there are ways to keep Willow. There is no, Piper's the nightmare kitty, as in 2 at a time and 2 not now. But I'm being positive that we can do this, people. I'm being positive. I'm going to go early because I'm setting an appointment up for the 4 girls. Hopefully I can set it up really fast. Piper just got out of heat, so the faster we can do it, the better, just in case. Just in case. But this is my stressful morning, and I forgot to record what I ate an hour ago. So I got a collagen coffee right here. I'm drinking it now. It is now 3:30. I got 1.5 ounces of buttermilk windy bread, or windy buttermilk bread. I can't decide which name I like better. Like, okay, we know windy bread. It's windy bread, but it's the buttermilk one. So it is like, I've tried it with the one egg yolk. I just prefer the texture better and taste better with doubling the egg yolk. And it's not one egg yolk, it's actually like 6 grams, I think, or something like that she has that you put it in there. And I just double it. Whatever it says, I don't remember. But it is my favorite thing in the world. So I had that because I cut mine super thin. So most people would get about 9 slices or so out of the bread if you made it like a normal one. But I like crispy toast. I mean, like almost crumbs every time you take a bite everywhere kind of toast. And it's kind of hard to do that with this toast. The center likes to stay soft. So I cut mine extremely thin. Dino's even like, what's wrong with that bread? I'm like, there are homemade breads out there, and breads that stores make that are this thin too. Like, it's thicker than a cracker. Like, put 2 crackers together, like saltine crackers together, that's how thick it is. And it becomes way more crunchy. There's barely any in the middle that doesn't crunchify. I don't have to burn it to get the crunchified. And so that's what I had with, it was probably like half a cup of that hamburger gravy like stuff I made with the Keto child the other day. I had leftovers, so I ate that. I meant to record it, and I am so distracted between the computer and the cat that my mind is just all over the place. But Thumper came out great. They said he had no problem, and it's quick and easy. And they don't use e-collars. Like, Sharky would wear one for 5 days. That made him. And they're like, no, we don't do that with boy cats. Only girl cats. We do not suggest that at all. We only suggest you keeping other cats away from them for 48 hours so they don't lick them. Well, when I had Sharky, they thought Sharky was a demon and would not let him come near them for about a month. So hopefully that won't happen again. But so I'll just have to keep the other ones away from him so they don't groom him. They say it's going to be really drowsy. They gave him a shot that lasts 4 days, a very powerful shot. Instead of giving him medicines like they would with Sharky, they gave him a pain shot. So he'll be drowsy supposedly for 4 days, but we'll see. We'll see. Sharky did act drunk for 4 days, but he was on pain medicine. But I do have the e-collar totes that I bought on Amazon, that if I start getting nervous, that'll totally put on him. So the girls are going to be a little more money than I thought. The lady told me they were the cheaper price. They were wrong. The cheaper price is the boys, but I'm still getting them done. When I say my wallet is taking a hit this month, holy crap, people. 2 weeks ago I was excited. I had money saved. I knew I had to have money for this. I was like, we have money for a date night, and I got a credit card paid off in time, and different things like that. And then, like, in my little fridge and stuff ended up being $33, like I said. Like, it didn't cost me anything. My little air fryer was practically free because of points. So I thought I was rocking it this month. No. Now 2 hard drives fell, and Dino's is very expensive. His was a 4 terabyte, so his was $500 to replace. Mine was $300 to replace. Plus, if I have to buy a new Windows key, that's another $113. Getting the boys fixed, and I was planning on not getting the girls fixed for at least another month or so, maybe 2, but now I need to do them immediately. And like I said, it's more money than they had said, so, but it's okay. I'm getting them done no matter what that price is. They need to get done. So I'm looking into trying to find a seasonal Christmas job because I want to work now, but I have no work history since my daughter was like 2. I have no, and I definitely can't put YouTube. People look down at me even when I said I was a virtual organizer for like Relay for Life and different companies like that. They will not accept that on an application. So I can't put any of that on there. They think I'm too old. You don't see them, so they can't look at you and be like, oh yeah, I think she could do this. Because I'm sorry, there are some people in their 40s who haven't worked in years, like me before I lost the weight. I wouldn't hire me if I saw me, but I would hire me now because you can tell that I can do things now. Couldn't do things then. I can do it now. My weight stopped me from working for years of my life. Years of my life couldn't work. And no, even though with all the medications, all the doctors, all the proof that I could not work, I could not get disability to save my life because they don't want you on disability. And it's not enough money to survive on. Because I didn't want just normal disability because that wouldn't even pay my mortgage back then, and you couldn't make $1 more. I was trying to get workman's disability because I actually had to stop work because of my fibromyalgia when my daughter was 2. I got very ill from it. Like, I couldn't get out of bed for a couple of years. But I never got it, which is fine. But I need to be allowed to work. I need someone to hire me and be like, okay, let's give you a try. And now I can't do fast food. My brain fog is just way, like, and all the noise can't do fast food. Now I can work at a gas station, no problem. I could work at tons of other places. It's just, my anxiety killed me working fast food when I was younger, and it's so much worse now. Like, I can control it, but one thing is, the worst part of my anxiety for working fast food is no one ever gets it right, and they always hand out food wrong, and I would just, when the people would come back, I would be pissed. Like, I would hate all the employees I work with. That's one reason I can't work fast food. Not gonna lie here, it's never right. And I would be so mad that they couldn't do their jobs, that me and fast food would just never get along, because I've never been to a fast food place that gets it right, other than Zaxby's. They've never once gotten it wrong, ever. Everywhere else has, like, bad. But yeah, I know, I'm rambling. 15 minutes of rambling. I know. But if you are new to my channel, if you had a day like I did, the last 3 days, no stress, all stress, no sleep, I would not get new or scaled, okay? I had my weigh-in for yesterday. I'm gonna stop this so I can insert it before, because there's a lot of rambling people might not want to hear. So, hold on. So that's what's been eating all our tomatoes. We have a deer, corporate. Yeah. Eating all the tomatoes over there. I wonder who's been taking bites. I'm a long ways away. I love this phone. Hold on. I can hold it still. Yeah, I'm not scared. I'm gonna go back to eating.